Yo guys, how's it going? Tally here, and that's Stephen right there. Stephen's going to show us a deck. It's got orange sleeves. Stephen, what's the deck we're doing today?
We're doing Salamangreat.
We're doing Salamangreats. Okay, Stephen, whenever you're ready, you know what to do.
Aye. Usual standard. So, usual standard, running triple Gazelle. Gazelle's fantastic. Your Foolish Burial from the deck. It helps you with extending combo plays and also allows you to just dump your Roar and your Rage and all that to grave. Next up, you've got your Spinnies. Spinny, run at 3 is probably, like, some people argue saying 2, some people argue saying 3, and I just like to keep it at 3 because I like to see it in my hand. If I can get a Gazelle and a Spinny in my opening hand, at least I know I can get the standard combo going to anything else. Next up, we have our triple Foxy. Foxy, with it, you can basically just... One thing I like about Foxy is that it helps deal with floodgates, it helps deal with your skill, your opponent's skill drains, it helps deal with their common D1. Because as soon as that card gets into the graveyard and they blow up your board, special summon it by discarding a Salamangreat card and pop that card. Bonuses with this card, it excavates the top card of your grave, top 3 cards of your deck, so basically it's a lot like the Dark Magician, Dark Magical Circle, if I remember correctly.
Not Magical Circle, Pot of Duality.
Yep. So
I think every deck's getting a Pot of Duality these days.
Yeah, so basically it helps you start try and get that Gazelle to your hand if you haven't got it started, or you can add that Salamangreat Circle to your hand as well. Next up, for the hand traps, we have triple Ash. Ash standard combo, normal standard cards you can see in every single deck nowadays. Basically, I just like having it because it also is recurable because it's Sunlight Wolf as well. Next up, triple Ogre. The thing is with Salamangreats, they are great. It's a great deck because the engine's so small that you can actually basically just fire in as many hand traps as you want into the deck, and there's like no issues with the consistency still. And it just, I find that it helps deal with, for example, the Ash and the Ogre help deal with like the Orc spells, because if you can get hit that Mermaid, you can hit the Mermaid, you can hit any of the cards that they need. Basically, that basically gets rid of their boards. Alright, so next up after that, one card that I find is a great V-combo extender, also because it's outside Burst archetype, it can help deal with their common V1. It's a free special summon, it has its own link monster points to, so you have your Baelings, your Sunlight Wolf, basically just gets that free pop in the background, and then you don't have to worry about dealing with that one card. Once again, for another combo extender, we have got our Falco, Jaguar, and Phil. Phil special summons itself to anything in normal special summon a Salamangreat monster. Jaguar is the usual standard one, you special summon off of Mirage Stallion just because it shuffles back anything that you need. So as soon as you get into the graveyard, the sooner you can keep your combos going. Falco lets you set any Salamangreat card that you find in your any spells and traps and all that, but you cannot special summon it to turn if you do that. But if you go for the special summon, it can help get that extra boost of damage on board, and that one just helps you get into Abyss Dwellers or your Brook Sky, depending on what you're playing. I like to play both myself. Now, time for it. Triple Signet Mining. Because of the whole new policies and everything, and previous policies, is a lot like going for the Astrograph Sorcerer. Basically, you discard any Salamangreat monster, you add Gazelle, you can then special summon Gazelle because they don't know if you have another Gazelle in your hand before. It's fantastic. It's another rota for the deck, and it's just like, so basically you're running like 6 rotas in the deck entirely. Next up, we have our Salamangreat Circles. Once again, rotas, but also protections. In a sense, it's like Hornet drones, but obviously you have to reincarnate the monster, sadly enough, to actually get the effect. But you mainly just go for your Gazelle. You can chain it to basically just help prevent some chain blocking, or you can use it as Ash bait if you already have, got combo in your hand. Triple Call by the Grave. Call by the Grave, fantastic card. Doesn't basically, once again, it's great for the matchups. It's great for just anything in general. You have no issues with it. It also just helps deal with your opponent's hand traps if you have any opening hands. For me, I like to run 2 Twin Twisters. It's great discard for going first and going second, and basically it helps extend your combos even more, but also gets you free pops to your opponent's side of the field. So, like end phase, activate Twin Twisters, discard, let's say Spinny, and you have the Gazelle in your hand as well. pop 2 back row, get your free special summon, and that means you already getting your board set up for next turn. Fusion of Fire. Fusion of Fire is a lifesaver. Literally, I was going up against a BA Orcus player, and legit, this thing helped me win game. I basically, the guy got a massive board out. I literally used his own ball sword against him because, well, not against him technically speaking, but I basically fusion fired with it and brought my Violent Chimera. Got such a high boost because of it, and then I managed just to swing over everything else for game. One Foolish Burial just to help start your combos or complete your combos, and your one Sanctuary just because it is the bread and butter of the deck. It helps you get your Carnations, helps you like go with Heat Leos, shuffle away more back row. And you don't like some people use it for the secondary effect, but I just like using the main effect. For the traps, I run triple impermanence, so that's the last hand trap I run in my deck. I see some Salamangreat players running up to triple Veiler, triple Ash, triple Ogre, and triple impermanence. I like just sticking with just the standard 3-3-3. Bonuses with this is better than Veiler just because you can set your back row and basically target a monster, and if they end up having to place a spell trap in that column, it just negates the entire effect. Then 2 Rage and 1 Roar. Reason why I started running 2 Rage as well, because I like to see it in my hand as fast as possible. I don't run 3 because I just find 3 is too bricky. But if I get in my opening hand or search up Foxy, it's brilliant, and you got your 1 Omnigate. I used to run 3 of them back in the day, back when I first built the deck, and I won the first tournament with it. But I just found that it just got too bricky. I've been playtesting the deck so much. I've tried so many variants. I've tried the Paleozoics, and I've found that nothing's just going to beat the standard just 3-card package there. Next onto the site, the extra deck, we have triple Baylings. Bailing searches for it. Bailing searches for your field spell. Also on top of that, the bonus is with it that it has a extra protection effect, which can protect all Salamangreat cards on the field if they were to be destroyed. So if there are Black Rose in you or anything like that, you can protect it. Only the thing is, it has to be set by public knowledge if you're talking about back row. But bonus is, you can call by grade Baylings, and it can still use its effect because the effect does not activate. Next up, triple Sunlight Wolf. Sunlight Wolf, fantastic card. It helps you get yourself back to your hand, so you have that extra card for your Twin Twisters or anything like that. Bonus is it helps you bounce your Ash back to your hand as well, so you can get that Ash to basically just annoy your opponent a bit more. And the other effect is it lets you set any Salamangreat spells or traps. It will add back any Salamangreat traps or spells back to your hand, so you can just get something more. 2 Sunlight Wolves, no, Heatley Wolves, sorry. Heatley Wolves just shuffle away back row, and also there's just bigger beat sticks, what's not to like. The only thing is, I'm going to probably be taking one of them out, basically to when the new Link 4 comes out. 1 Nightmare Phoenix. Basically, I'm just keeping most of the extra deck fired, just because Nightmare Phoenix is a fantastic card. Once again, just back row, and if you can get a cool link to Sunlight Wolf, you can get that free draw as well. Standard Borlo Dragon package, you got your update jammer, which gives it a second attack, and it's free steal bonuses with this. When you go against Colotless, if your opponent brings it to Colotless, you can actually steal, not Colotless, Colossus, that's the one. And just basically it lets you steal your opponent's both of them, and then you can easily link them away or anything like that you prefer. 1 Mirage Dalio. I've had some issues where like I find that I'm thinking about increasing this back up to 2, but I'm liking the deck the way it is now. But I have come across some issues where I find that 2 is the better number. I used to run 3 consistently, but it's one of those ones again. It's your invoker for the deck, but it locks you into fires. But it also lets you shuffle away 1 card your opponent controls. I'm sorry, bounces back 1 back to hand. Then my standard 2 rank 4s. running Abyss Dweller and number 41. Depending on what I'm going up against, if they rely more on field effects, I would go straight for number 41. But if they are going for more graveyard effects, like the Orcus or Salamangreats for the mirror matches, I'd go for Abyss Dweller. It's a fantastic card, and what's not to love?
Abyss Dweller's sick, man. That card just wins games.
Yeah, it locks your opponents out completely from the graveyard, so you can't do any banishing, you can't do any from, you just can't do anything with it.
Yeah. Did you see that thing Tommy posted today?
No, I did not.
I'll hit you up later. Basically, they're talking about how like it was a Konami said Abyss Dweller was a great card.
Aye.
Basically, it's the best card in the game.
The one Violet Chimera. Violet Chimera is mainly I use it for just linking away after I go into my main phase 2, and also just helps deal with getting that extra bit of damage on board with it. Bonus is with your battle monster that has like, increased attack points or something like that, you can just double its attack points again and then just deal more damage. On to the side deck. Alright, so for the side deck, I run for Pendulum players, triple anti-spell, you can activate their skills, and you can just stall out for an extra turn if they have a Twin Twisters or anything like that in their hand. For people that like to bring out big boards, Sphere modes. Sphere mode is one of those ones that I chop and change if I want to actually run it because it wastes my normal summon for the turn. But if I still have a monster out, if I'm going second, or if I'm going even anything else, I can just get something for it. Triple Drone Lockbirds. Drone Lockbirds, I find that going up against your Dracos is probably the best card to go for, personally. Other outside Twin Twisters, just Twin Twister the back row, Drone Lockbird them. You can't do any adding, you can't do any drawing or anything. It's a fantastic card. Triple Evenly Matched. What's not to love? Banish everything face down. They can't get the cards back unless they have a side frame or an Omega. Great just going draw phase, standby phase, main phase, battle phase. In the battle phase, just drop that. It's a great card winner, a match winner, and because it's hard to recover when they go through most of your resources. 2 Super Polys. Super Poly's fantastic cards, can't get responded to, just helps deal with more problematic monsters than anything else on the board. With the Violet Chimera, it's basically your third fusion of fire. And last but not least, the last Twin Twisters that I run. So I side deck the third one just because I find 3 can be too bricky as well. Other than that is me.
Okay, fair enough. Stephen, any last words?
Salamangreats can be quite a helmet deck at some points.
Honestly, like I love Salamangreats. Like I think they're really good for the game, but at the same time,
one negate.
But see, at the same time, man, they're so boring to watch.
They're boring to watch, but that's turn 1 plays is boring to watch. But when they get into their turn 3, turn 4, or if it lasts that long, it's fantastic because you can see how the Salamangreats can get Re-Concursion on the board. You can literally wipe out that board. But with that one Gazelle in their hand, it is just mental what they can do because they have their Jaguars, they have the Sunlight Wolves, they have everything that they need in the graveyard.
Yeah,
and
they do what they do well.
And bonus is, you don't know if they're going to draw into a circle and they're Cyanite Mining, anything. It's mental what the deck can do. It's one of those ones that if they hit Gazelle down to 1 like in the OCG, I can understand why, but it's going to take a hard punch to the gut, but the deck's still going to be about. It's the same with Sky Strikers, for example.
Yeah,
Sky Strikers got their Kagari and they got their, what was the other one they got?
Hornet Drones.
Hornet Drones, yet the deck's still winning because they, for example, won the UK Nationals.
Yeah, like imagine only being able to play 7 copies of Gazelle instead of 9.
I know, right?
It's so hard done by.
I know, because you have everything that you need to search it out, and plus you can easily bounce back that Gazelle from your, if you get no further plays, you can bounce it back with the Sunlight Wolf.
Yeah. Okay, so, as per usual, guys, if you like to give it a like, if you loved it, give it a share and tell everyone. Hit the subscribe button below to join Team Tally today. As always, I've been Tally, you've been fantastic. That right there is Stephen. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.